Joe Pacaro.
Kyle Carlson.
And we're so excited to be here at SCP Hilo Hotel. This is our second day posted up over here for the 63rd Annual Merrie Monarch Festival. We got a lot going on, a big show today.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot to get to. And as you can see in the back, the Hilo Rain has officially welcomed us as we gear up for the 63rd Annual Merrie Monarch Festival. But so much to talk about this week, supporting local business, halal, and melee and music. And so that's why we're really excited to be kicking it off with Jake and Pili here from Halana as we talk about Hawaiian music right here in Hilo, Hawaii. Welcome in, Jake.
Mahalo, aloha.
Mahalo nui for being here. Let's start with you, Pili. Tell us a little bit about Halana, the type of music you folks play. How did this all start?
Okay, yeah. We started playing music about 2.5 years ago. Started with just Jake and I. We got a wedding gig, and that turned into steady weekly gigs. And then we invited Nate and Jeremiah to join us, and it kind of turned into this really cool jam.
Nice. Now, Halana, tell everybody what that means and how you kind of incorporate your music into the community.
Yeah, so Halana means to overflow. And so for us, it represents the same kind of love and peace and joy that God pours into us. And so we can pour it into other people through our music. We believe that God doesn't just fill our cup to the top, He overflows it. He fills it beyond capacity so that we can pour that into other people as well. And that's kind of the heart of Halana. We just want to make that space available for people to experience and to feel as well.
Absolutely. Now, we're talking about a new release that's going to be coming up tonight, 6 p.m. Tell us about the single.
Yeah, we've got a song coming out. It's called Namele no Yasu.
Yes.
It drops tonight at 6 p.m. It's a medley of songs, 2 songs that we love. We chose them because they're close to our hearts, and it's 2 very familiar songs to people, so it's kind of wonderful.
Yeah, so, I mean, you mentioned kind of 6 p.m. it's going to drop tonight, so on all platforms?
All major platforms, just for streaming and for purchase as well.
Okay. Yeah. And we're mentioning, it's Merrie Monarch Festival. We're in it. Everybody's coming over to Hilo to experience the magic of it. Excited for that?
Yes, super excited for it, and we just want to mahalo. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, we're going to have our Halana crew over there get set up so that they can play for us their brand new single.
Though,
We're
right?
so excited. I know, amazing. They mentioned that this is Namele no Yesu. That is their brand new single that's dropping tonight, 6 p.m., all digital platforms, so go ahead and check it out. And without further ado, we are going to pass it on to Halana, live from Hilo.
Oh,
Get fresh local content every day on the High Now Daily app.
Eats, style, play, and all the extras.
Always on the High Now Daily app.
How can we malama the big things if we don't malama the little things first?
10 years ago, you could walk in the Nahele and it was alive with the voices of native birds like Akikiki, Akike'e, Kirikiu, and Akohekohe. Today, these birds are on the brink of extinction. The Nature Conservancy and our partners are working to save them by restoring habitat and using new technologies. Join us, help us resist extinction.
Welcome to Lehua Jewelers, family-owned and now celebrating our 40th anniversary. Trusted by the Merrie Monarch Festival to make and present the Miss Aloha Hula bracelet, hand-cut letters, real glass enamel, and hand-engraved designs dedicated to quality, beauty, and personal service to our community. Let Lehua Jewelers handcraft your next custom piece of Hawaiian heirloom jewelry. Visit us in Kamoela or online at lehuajewelers.com.
Inspired by the legacy of those who once carried the voices of Hawaii to the nation's capital, the Office of Hawaiian Affairs Na'elele o Kahikina Congressional Fellows Program is designed to cultivate the next generation of Native Hawaiian public servants. The Congressional Fellowship prepares emerging leaders to serve as informed, effective, and culturally grounded representatives of the Lahui, carrying Hawaii and our values into the rooms where policy is shaped. Apply at oha.org.
I chose to practice law because some people take advantage of other people, and I was raised to stand up for what's right and always do the right thing. When I represent a client, I want them to know that we're a team. I care about them, I care about their family. All of us at Leve'emani and Soldner truly care about the people that we represent. We want them to know that we're here to take care of them.
We hope you never need us, but if you do, we'll be here for you.
How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Rachel and I are back here live from the SCP Hilo Hotel. We just had a great live musical performance by Halana. Tonight they're going to be performing in Hilo at 5:30. You can follow them on Instagram at We Are Halana. And Rachel and I, we are Halana fans.
Yes, we are. We are going to go check them out tonight. You mentioned 5:30, but that single drops tonight at 6 p.m. All digital platforms. He Mele no Yes, you go ahead and check it out. And speaking of checking things out, I know that we have Natalie Duran, our correspondent, who is on Oahu today, because we still got a show that's going on over there across the island. So we want to send things over to Natalie, who is in studio. What's happening, Nat?
Thank you so much, Rachel and Kainoa. I'm holding it down the fort here in the studio in High Now Daily because we're going to have a conversation with the Department of the Hawaiian Homelands. They're making major progress across all the islands, and here to share more information about the current programs and initiatives is their director, Kali Watson. Thank you for coming into the studio today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Of course, I want to start off the conversation on the 2,500 awards that were granted even just last year in 2025. How does it feel?
Feels great. It was all because of the legislature, Act 279. They gave us $600 million. We're doing about 28 projects across the state, so that's the first phase of it. 2,500, excuse me.
That's right. And even in the Act's history of 105 years, right, that was the most that was ever awarded in a single year. And I know that we want to gain that momentum of it. So there are people still on the wait list. How is it still looking, getting those people forward?
Well, we have about 29,000 on the wait list. So
right.
It's a very challenging situation. Key to it is our funding. We're at the legislature right now going after some funding. Hopefully we'll get a bill through. Senate Bill 2700.
That's right. And then we see the clips right now where people are getting awarded. I'm sure it's always a great feeling getting to that point. And like you said, going forward, just getting more leases, getting granted faster, right? And speaking of, Rachel and Kainoa are in Big Island and Hilo, and I know there's gaining momentum also in agriculture land there also, right?
Yeah, we're doing what we call subsistence ag lots. They're from a 1/4 acre all the way up to 3 acres, both in Hanamu as well as Panieva. We've made some awards. We're looking at doing more. We have a lot of residential development going on over there, close to 2,000 that we'll be issuing out. We're trying to get our agricultural lands activated as well as the pastoral. So next year we'll start to get active in that area, independent from the residential.
Right, so there's two kind of like distinctions, like you said. We see some of the clips over here on Hawaii Island that are the developments for agricultural land, but also it's important too for those residential homes, for those who maybe have a more tight-knit community and they have kind of those lands where they could have a home to kind of be a part of that community. And on Hawaii Island, on Kona and Hilo side, how are we seeing kind of those awards being granted already and in the future?
Yeah, we're using an approach where we award what we call project leases, whereby, you know, they have a lease so that should anything happen to them prior to the actual award and moving into a house, their beneficiaries can take and, I guess, inherit that particular lease. And they need only be 25% Hawaiian,
wow,
rather than being offered the wait list where they have to be 50% to inherit their place on the wait list. So it's a different approach, and we find it's more responsive to the situation with our beneficiaries, where a lot of them don't have those heirs that are 50% Hawaiian.
Right, right, that's correct. And we just saw some of those amazing drone shots of seeing it just with the land flat, and then those homes completely get transformed within a time being. So it's great to see movement in that. And like we said, talking about Big Island, because I'm sure we have a lot of viewers out there on Big Island right now, there's actually a resource happening during the Merrie Monarch Festival where people could ask questions to a representative from the department, correct?
Yes, we'll have people there. They can kind of explain all the different projects we have. They also can take a look at our website and get more details as to the timing, when we're going to do the orientations, when we're going to make the actual awards, when we're going to do the construction, and when they can anticipate, you know, what they should participate in to gain home ownership, but more importantly, get involved. Because
right,
unless you take on the kuleana of actually getting involved and following the opportunities that are presented, you'll remain on the wait list. So
right,
it's a real good opportunity as well as time for the department and people that are participating in the program.
This is the perfect time for Kama'aina to get off that wait list, but by asking questions and getting more involved, right? So bring your questions there to Hilo on Big Island at the Butler Building. And thank you so much, Director, for coming into High Now. We're also going to post more details on High Now Daily. And right now, we're going to have so much more coverage on this episode. We're going to be right back. You're watching High Now Daily.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Hey, do you like cooking?
I think that's burnt.
I think you might be right. Or do you enjoy the chaos of the kitchen?
Bye.
Sorry. Or you just enjoy good food.
Hey, that's my lunch.
You ever watch shows like Kitchen Scraps and think to yourself, I could do that? Well, now's your chance. We're casting for a new season of Kitchen Scraps. Be a part of the only cooking competition show in Hawaii. A chance to scrap it out for culinary glory.
Go to CutterChevy.com for the latest deals and available inventory for your next Chevy. Cutter Chevrolet. Are you ready to Chevy?
Aloha, Hawaii Dental Service.
Who are the people of HDS?
It's me. I enroll members in our HDS plan.
partner with local dentists.
I motivate our members to keep their smiles healthy and bright.
I make sure our members' data is secure.
I help local businesses design dental plans for their employees.
Boy, who's on up for Poke and Boy?
We are!
Did someone say Poke?
Smiles that serve. We're HDS.
Best Pokeball in Hawaii.
Best Pokeball where?
In Hawaii.
In where?
Hawaii.
Aloha, pono kikoni kolai. Se Hawaii.
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 Hawaii. E kena. Olelo, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We are back here live at the SCP Hilo Hotel. And you know, coming up on Saturday, Rachel, obviously there's going to be the Awana performance that takes place, but earlier in the day is going to be that Merrie Monarch parade, which is something that everyone looks forward to. It's taking place in downtown Hilo. And of course, parades, it wouldn't be possible without a lot of community support. So we're really excited to be sitting down with Mauna Loa right now, who's going to have a float. They've been supporting the parade for a long time. Merle Alvarado, Cody Agbayani joining us from Mauna Loa right now. Aloha gang, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, so before we get kind of into the parade, we're going to have a float over there for Mauna Loa representing. How did the support for the parade really all start?
We were told it started about 20 years ago. Mauna Loa originally provided the bags for the Merrie Monarch merchandise and eventually grew into the operations for the parade, security, police, and we're happy to support year after year.
Nice. You folks have been a part of it over 20 years. You've made so many different types of floats, a lot of different themes. If you can reflect on these last 20 or so years, whether you guys were participating in previous floats or not, what has been the highlights for you?
It's so difficult to choose one. I mean, we've been participating in the parade for so long. We had all these different themes. The only thing that I remember is that, or the part that I love about it is that management and the workers, that we all come together and we build this float. And then we participate in the Merrie Monarch Parade, which is so awesome.
How is that for you folks when you guys all come together and get a chance? That must be something people look forward to every year.
Oh, yeah.
Like kind of the float and the whole team coming together.
You're not separated. You're not a worker. You're not management. You're one.
Yes.
And we love that.
Yeah, I love that when, you know, for us, it's the upstairs, downstairs at our station. Right. But for you folks, all coming together, it must be so beautiful. This morning, in fact, you guys were working on your float as well.
We were, yeah.
What was that like for you folks, putting it together? And talk about the theme this year.
This year, the theme we decided to go with was our new product, the Kapua Orchards bag. We have a farm in South Kona, kind of in the middle of nowhere, but 4,000 acres of macadamia trees, trying to provide the best quality. It's sorted and roasted in Kapua, brought back to Mauna Loa. We sort it again. Merle's a quality manager, so she makes sure everything's top-notch before it goes in the bag.
Awesome. I love that. You know, I had a chance last week to hop on the orchard and see how it was picked, and they talked about the process of the macadamias. These are next-level high-quality. I know you're going to be so happy.
I'm so excited. And this is one of those products over here in Hawaii, when you're seeing it, you're purchasing it at the store, you know exactly where this thing comes from. You know the people that are making it, which is all, I mean, amazing. Also, as well, expand a little bit on what's taking place over there in Kea'au, in addition to, obviously, the float that's going to be in the parade. But, I mean, what's taking place kind of 365?
Merrie Monarch is the biggest event we look forward to every year. Everyone gets excited. We have the same ladies. Merle's been working there almost 40 years. So we have the same group of individuals who are always looking to participate. Kind of builds the excitement at the plant. So everyone works throughout the year to kind of like enjoy this company as we decorate the float for Saturday.
Nice. I love that the theme this year is from the Kapua Orchards. This is a brand new product. You can get this right now, actually.
I'm so sorry. I'm probably crunching into the mic right now. But
yeah, it's that good, huh?
Bro, this is on. I'm just missing like a beverage of some kind. Maybe after the show.
That's right. We'll get you a beverage, Kainoa, to help you eat this over here again. Pick the bag up. It's at their visitor center that you guys have right in the heart of Hilo, but you can also pick it up at select food lands as well across the state. And Don Quixote on Oahu is what I remember from my segment. So go ahead and get a bag. It's so good, right?
What are you folks most looking forward to coming up on Saturday? Once that float comes, and you're saying as well, it's one of the early floats that kind of kick off the parade.
I think we're on number 8. We have a band. So after COVID, we decided to do a float. Prior to that, we kind of just did a box truck. But after COVID, it was like, hey, we got to come back big. We did the float. We got just us band, Wapaka Kinoi, Kane Alamasoi. And they kind of bring up the energy of the parade. So as we're walking by, everybody's on their feet dancing. So we're like, we got to do a float every year to kind of bring that vibe and energy to Hilo.
Beautiful. They're bringing the vibes this Saturday. Go ahead and check them out. They've got the parade going down, and they're going to be giving out some amazing samples. Right there, the Kapua Orchard product. Go ahead and check them out. We're going to have all the details on HiNowDaily.com, but come on back and join us. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. Mahalo. These are really good. I'm going to eat this one.
Flood-weary residents brace for another Kona low storm, while Honolulu Police and the National Guard stand ready to respond. Plus, closing arguments in the attempted murder trial of a Maui doctor on Hawaii News Now.
Count on Sunrise to get you ready for your mornings. We'll report breaking news that'll change your daily commute.
Help you navigate the roads with First Alert traffic. And plan for the week with First Alert weather. Get ready with Sunrise every morning only on Hawaii News Now.
If you go a little beyond the beach, you'll discover the spirit of the islands that's been here all along. Art, music, dance, language, food, and people. The Polynesian Cultural Center. Plan your adventure.
There are places on this planet where the sunset truly outdoes itself. Where music is as constant as the urge to be barefoot. Where you're welcomed with love, respect, and a soundtrack. Outrigger Resorts and Hotels. Come be here.
You never know when a disaster's gonna hit, yeah? Tsunamis, earthquakes, whatever. Lucky for me, I'm ready.
Oh, that's a big chuck, brother. But what are you really doing to be ready?
What you mean? I got my backpack radio, water, band-aids. Boom, I'm ready.
Pretty good. But I went one step more better. I got all of my routes mapped out. I got my Ohana checklist. I even have all of my important documents right here.
Oh, how you remember all that?
Haima makes it easy with the emergency preparedness checklist.
Thanks, brother. Stay ready.
So you can be ready. It's a Kako thing.
He mo'i ko lana o Devi la mea kalakaua no Hawaii nei. Nui na mea ko'i ana I hana ai no ka pono o ka lahui Hawaii. Iki ia oia na kona makemake I ka haoli o ka po'e a he Shriner pū. Na ka haukapila Shriner na na kiki I malama mai ia'u e like loa me ka malama ana a kalakaua I kona lahui. Oia ho'i ma ke ano he ohana I malama ia ai mako na kiki aloha o Hawaii.
Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back over here live at the SCP Hilo Hotel, where I'm sitting a little bit jealous right now because earlier in the day we knocked on Rachel's door to find out where she was. She was gone. We came back and she was having lunch in the lobby. What you was having?
Oh man, I was having a poke bowl from Suisan just down the street.
Unreal.
And I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to make you even more jealous because take a look at this.
And I gotta watch.
Amazing. Watch this.
I gotta watch.
Aloha everybody, I'm hanging out here at Suisan, right in the heart of Hilo. And today I'm joined by Noreen, who is their division manager. Here, the operation's so intense. I know you folks have been in business for 119 years. That's absolutely incredible. But most of us, we walk in, we grab our poke bowls, and then we're out. But nobody really gets the behind the scenes look, but today we are. So talk to me a little bit about where we are today.
Hi, Rachel. Just to let you know, this is our receiving area. So we are a wholesale and retail outlet. So a lot of people only know us as like a retail poke shop, but we're going to go ahead and show you how everything happens from receiving fish to cutting fish and how it gets processed.
Beautiful. And just, panning the camera right here, this is where you receive the fish, and you folks have been doing it for quite some time. Just talk about that legacy real quick as we get this beautiful picture.
Yes, so this is where we receive all our fish. Fishermen come in, whether they come in by water or by boat, and we receive all their and process their fish.
Perfect. Now we're gonna go behind the scenes. This is what we're talking about when it comes to the operation. Go through these blue doors over here, and this is where all the magic happens. I mentioned that, you know, we always come in for our Pokeballs, but this is where it's going down. Come on in, everyone. Talk to me about what's happening over here.
So basically, we have all our fresh fish that come in, and this is what we receive from our fishermen. And we have my 2 cutters, and basically the business would not be where it is without the fabulous employees that I have. So this is what they do on a daily basis. We process the fish. Whatever is processed here is either going to go wholesale to restaurants, hotels, to our grocery stores. And also we have a processing area where we do our poke, we do our drying of our fish, and we're gonna go take a look at that also.
Wow, just being able to get behind the scenes is so incredible. As they're chopping up the fish, we're gonna keep moving through, ripping, doing all the things, and we're gonna head through those doors. As we go through this area, we're playing a little bit of moving and grooving in the back over here. As we get through these doors, we're gonna pull through and mention one more time what this area is called.
This is our processing room, and this is where we do all of our dried products, our fresh products. Our poke is made here. I have fabulous Dale Bobby, who's our poke chef. Avelino is our other chef. And this is what is our famous Hawaiian candy. This is a dried poke, and this is what we make. And he is right now currently making some fresh poke.
Oh, that looks absolutely incredible. We better go grab a little close-up of that. What goes into this one here?
That one day, Dale, why don't you let Rachel know what you have, what you're making?
This one is sesame shoyu. And this one, I'm gonna make the oyster.
Yum. Oh, Red, that sounds so good. And after we're done mixing all of this up, it's gonna go to the front of the house, right? Let's make our way over to that section because that's where everybody comes through the doors. They order their poke bowls, it gets mixed up, and then into our old poos. And I know you guys have some extended hours because it is Merrie Monarch time, right?
It is. So we're gonna be open 8 to 4, Monday through Saturday.
Usually they're closed on Wednesdays, but no, this Wednesday they will absolutely be open to service the community. And here is where all the action happens on the front side of the house. Let's make our way over here. How many different types of pokés and whatnot do you guys have?
Basically, we have about maybe 30 different types of poke. Everybody has their favorites. So our fresh fish from where we were, it gets processed and it gets put into our cases.
Perfect. Okay, and now I gotta move over here because this is a fourth generation business. I know your great grandpa started it many years ago, 119. So we have Steve over here. Talk to me about this legacy and how amazing it is to come this far.
I am just so lucky. I feel that my great-grandfather had the foresight to be a part of this business. It actually started in 1907 with Japanese immigrants who were coming off the sugarcane fields and were looking to get work outside of doing field work. And they went back to what they did in Japan, which was fishing. So we had fishermen, we had fish peddlers coming together. They all hooeyed up some money because at that time the banks wouldn't give a loan. They put all their money together and raise the capital to start this company, and the legacy just goes from there.
Amazing. You mentioned the legacy, this collaboration, innovation throughout the years. How important is that, having everybody, like you mentioned, hooey up?
Yeah, super important. If you look outside, at some of the old pictures of that same scene, it would have been fishing boats stacked up 1, 2, 3 on each other. And Hilo was really the heart of the fishing industry for the island. Now, obviously, you see more like pleasure boats. So the industry has really changed, and we've had to adapt as well. So one of the things is we still serve only fresh poke, fresh fish, and we try to do that because we want to continue to support fishermen and continue the fishing legacy here. And we can only do that by being creative, making use of all the waste, trying to convert it into some productive product. That's an example of our Hawaiian candy, and we're working on some other collaborations now to make even new innovative products. And yeah, we're looking forward to a lot of cool things in the near future.
Amazing. Well, congratulations on this incredible legacy, 119 years right here in Hilo. Come on in because they're going to be here all week long. I mean, extended hours too. We mentioned Wednesdays they're open, which they're usually closed, but no, this week, come on in, get yourself a Poke Bowl and just enjoy. Have a great time over here. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to have details on HainaDaily.com. Come on down, Sui-san, right here in Hilo.
Okay, wow. I mean, I'm excited that you got a chance to go over there and check it out and learn the story. I'm still upset, though, at no Poke.
Surprise!
Oh.
I knew you were going to be so jealous, so I was like, I got to bring him back. The best Poke Bowl. And it's like their special right there. That's like the Hawaiian style. So it has like the opihi, has the ahi, has all kinds of stuff. And then I got you like a half spicy ahi as well.
This thing is glistening with the, oh my gosh. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
You're the best. She knows all the moves, this one.
That's right. So come on down, check them out. Sui-san, just down the road, get your Poke Bowl. And just know that they're putting out amazing fresh fish, incredible. Every day, well actually, not every day, they're off Wednesdays and Sundays. But this week, Wednesday, they're open for all the people to come check them out.
There's opihi in this Poke Bowl. With spicy ahi.
Okay, yeah. I know. Game over.
Hawaiian.
Game over. In fact, we're going to take a break.
I'm a happy local boy.
SCP Hilo Hotel here on Hainao Daily.
I told you you're my favorite, yeah?
Yeah.
This Merrie Monarch moment is sponsored by Hawaiian Council.
There is no place in the world like our Hawaii. Our flavors, our relationship to the earth, the ways we show aloha. When you come, move, listen, laugh, and live like we do, Hawaii stays with you.
For the past 50 years, the Protect Kaho'olawe Ohana has activated Aloha Aina throughout Hawaii. Together, we stop the bomb. Not Pau yet.
Families come all together, sharing laughs and sunny weather. Fashion filled with memories. Manuhe ali ivo. Aloha shirts, aloha style. Amu umu make you smile.
SCP Hilo Hotel, a full week of Merrie Monarch Festival going on, but of course celebrating hula, Hawaiian language. That is, at the top of all the celebrations. So Kainoa, we of course have to bring in one of the founding members of Aha Punana Leo, which is all about incorporating Hawaiian language, especially for our preschoolers. And then we also have the CEO, Ka'iolani Laeha, and Larry Kimura here. You guys are so fantastic. Thank you for joining us today.
Mahalo ya olua.
Oh, mahalo.
Kipa mai hilo hanakahi.
Yes, we're so excited to be here. I mean, I mentioned we're going to be here all week long, but I mean, we got to talk story about Hawaiian language, Olelo Hawaii, and how incorporating it into everyday lives. But it goes way back when. Let's talk about you as a Olelo Hawaii teacher and bringing it back, right?
Yeah, I mean, it should have been way before even I was born. But yeah, we started Punana Leo, back over 42 years ago. But even before that, beginning of the Hawaiian Renaissance and getting all our people aware that language is our foundation. It's the essence of who we are. So I think it's critical that we can celebrate it now as we see times are moving forward with our language. So there's lots of, how do you say, ola. Ola ka'olelo Hawaii.
What went into kind of the formation in the days when you were crafting what Punana Leo was going to be?
Well, it was like we can't just teach it to adults. We have to get into the home without being too maha'oi, you know. So this is where we have to get into our so-called preschool age. We started with 2.5, 3-year-olds, and immediately they became 5, and they had to continue so we didn't waste our time, you know, with all those with 2 years only, and that's not enough. We have to take it all the way up as far as we can go. So now we have our Hawaiian immersion programs in the Department of Education from K to 12, and of course preschool and even infant, toddler, all the way up. And then into college, because we never had degrees in Hawaiian. And now we need to have degrees because that's where we're getting the source for our teachers. Very critical as we now see the last of our native speakers.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about you being like original podcaster. You had your radio show, and that's like you had like the foresight to start recording Olelo Hawaii and conversations with others. Can you talk about how special that was and being able to bring that now to learning today?
Yeah, thank goodness I could say that. I saw that I wanted to have my own grandmother recorded when I was in high school. And so I was lucky enough to have Mrs. Merrie invite us to her home, and she interviewed my grandmother when she came to my high school graduation. And that's how I got involved with seeing this tape recorder, and of course being very aware that our elders, our kupuna, were not going to be around too long. So I started this radio show back in 1972. Went for 16 years, and I think I recorded over 300 of our native speakers, the last, I could say. Right now, I guess what we have from the island of Niihau would be the last of our native speakers, and they have been inundated with mainstream English. But we are moving forward, so we have lots more work to do, which is good. Now, our good problem is not enough teachers. So all you guys out there, well, we're getting, you know, from second language teachers. We started off with our Punana Leo. We had Auntie Lolena from Niihau and people like that. But right now, we have to rely on our fluent second language speakers.
And that's why it is so important that we have that people continuing to do the Hana today. Kai'olani, where are we when we look at the landscape of Punana Leo from the foundation that came before, and how is it integrated now, and where do you see it moving forward?
Yeah, well, right now, Punana Leo has 12 sites across the state, and we're really privileged right now to have the resources that Larry and others at that time in the 70s and early 80s really built for us. And so I think it's important for us to recognize that because we have those privileges of having resources, we still need to be approaching language revitalization with the same vitality that they were. And we still need to know that it's just as important as it was then. The language is in a fragile state, so we need to be doing whatever we can, using these resources, getting into language courses, enrolling your keiki in Punana Leo, in Kaiapuni schools, but most important is speaking with whatever language you have, with whatever skills you have. If it's a word, if it's a phrase, use it.
Yes, absolutely.
People are watching right now and they might not know where to start. What would you recommend?
How about the app?
Yep, so we have an app that's on the App Store. It's called Ki Pai Pai, and it was geared towards helping parents learn alongside their children in Punana Leo. But go ahead and check that out. It's a great resource.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, everybody just press your, keys on your laptops and go for it.
It's changed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But most important is we keep speaking the language, like you mentioned, big or small, just continue to do so, because at one point it was dying down, and now this revitalization to bring it back and continue it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So go ahead and check them out, and make sure you go and download that app. That's going to be so helpful for everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Oh, what a privilege.
renovated Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra.
This is where I stay when I come in from Hawaii Island, and this is where I start and end my day.
Our inviting rooms wrap you in comfort with fresh modern design, cozy textures, and peaceful views. Eat, shop, and stay. Book your getaway today. Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra.
This is our hotel.
The Whopper has never tasted better. Over a quarter pound of flame-grilled beef, crisp produce, a perfectly toasted bun, every detail stacked just right. Whether it's been weeks or years, try the Whopper again, just $5.49 on Wednesdays.
This Merrie Monarch moment is sponsored by the Office of Hawaiian Affairs.
The Whopper has never tasted better. Over a quarter pound of flame-grilled beef, crisp produce, a perfectly toasted bun, every detail stacked just right. Whether it's been weeks or years, try the Whopper again, just $5.49 on Wednesdays.
Welcome back to High Now Daily, live from SCP Hilo Hotel. We're hanging out over here, and earlier today, we both did a little something out in the community. We know I went to go visit Suisan.
I know what you did, and mahalo nui again for that poke bowl. But we actually had an opportunity to head up the street to check out Hale a Nui Nui. This is a care facility that cares for all of the kupuna over here in the Hilo community.
They're so amazing.
They're amazing, and they're celebrating 30 years. Take a look. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? We're back over here in Hilo, Hawaii, and all this week we get a chance to celebrate the Merrie Monarch Festival, the craft fairs, all the great local businesses, but also the local people of Hilo, Hawaii. Right now we're standing at Hale a Nui Nui, which is getting ready to celebrate 30 years of being in this community. This is Auntie Donna Okinaka, that's Auntie Lavette Crowley. Mahalo nui for being here, Auntie, and tell us, 30 years of Hale a Nui Nui. Yes. Tell us about this place and what happened.
Yes, Hale a Nui is celebrating its 30th anniversary. We've been here since 1996, providing to kupunas in our community short-term rehab services and long-term care services, where this will be their home, taking care of them for all different reasons, including if for short-term rehab, maybe they had a fall at home and they fractured some of their ribs, or from long-term care, be it if they have Alzheimer's and dementia disease and the family is no longer able to care for them. We're very proud of the fact that we have our own rehab services here with our own associates providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. So very happy to be here serving our community. And as we kind of reflected on 30 years and what 30 years meant to us, we kind of looked up what the 30th anniversary meant. And it was actually meant as a pearl anniversary. And we thought that was very fitting for us, because as the pearl is something that comes natural and cultivates over time with their strength and resilience. We here at Hale a Nui Nui has also been here 30 years, cultivating our relationships, being strong and resilient over time, and having to gather our strengths and, in all different aspects, in looking at fighting over earthquakes, flooding, and of course, as we all know, we all went through the pandemic and the COVID outbreaks. But with that, we all came out stronger in building our relationships with each other as associates and with our residents and our families. So we're very proud to be here, very proud to be part of the community for 30 years.
Yeah, that's an incredible legacy, Auntie Donna, and we're going to get a chance to meet and see some of those kupuna in just a little bit. Yeah. Auntie Levette, you've been here from the very beginning, 30 years.
I started on April 21st, but yes. April 1st, 1996. So 3 decades, and I feel very honored, and this has been an incredible journey in order to work with an outstanding team, that we provide dignity, commitment, and the care for our residents that enter into Halia Nui Nui. But we will continue in order to work with our community as well as with our residents and families to let them know that they are cared for and that we will malama them when they enter into our facility.
Auntie, tell us a little bit about the residents, the kupuna you get a chance to work with, and I know your kuleana specifically is in the social services area, yeah?
Yes. Giving them a listening ear, providing support services if there's discharge planning, in order to make sure that it's an appropriate placement or that it is safe. We want to make sure that the residents here, we play music, we sing songs, and work along with our team. We have an excellent certified nurses, aides, our RNs, our administrator, as well as all of our staff. It's just an incredible journey that I have an honor to work with. So thank you. Congratulations for 30 yees to everyone.
Absolutely. Ho'o mai ka'i on 3 decades now. Auntie Donna, if people are watching this as well, we want to learn more about Halia Nui Nui, the services that are provided. How do people learn more? How do we inquire?
Oh, yes. We are open for any tours of the facility. We also have our website, halianuinui.com. We also are featured on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. So please, we welcome you coming down for a tour to check out our facility. We have several of our admissions liaisons and directors ready to take a tour.
Awesome. Auntie, mahalo nui for this, and continue to stay with us. We got much more coming up from Hilo, Hawaii.
Arcadia take care of the residents well and also the employees.
I feel great because I'm able to share my knowledge. I enjoy working here because of the residents. They're welcoming, they make me feel at home.
My bosses are great, they work with you. I mean, I really like working here.
I started working for 15th Crayside as a housekeeping staff, and now I am a CNA. That feeling that you can make a big difference in someone's life, for me, it's the most meaningful work I've ever done in my whole life.
From the forests that surround us, to the farms that feed and sustain us, and into the classrooms that engage and inspire us, as well as the clinics that care for us. UH Hilo is putting skills to practice, bringing learning to life, preparing students to uplift community wherever their journey may lead. Begin your journey with us today at hilo.hawaii.edu.
Kauai, because of how small we are and how cultural-based, family-based this island is, I believe it's special. Surfing, hiking, mountain biking, even fishing, that's food for your soul type of activities. That's part of the aloha spirit here that the people have. Balance is key. No matter you're harvesting beans or creating the perfect coffee drink, you can be successful here on the island.
Peisha Hawaii is a third-generation, family-owned company whose ties to the islands date back to World War II. We offer the broadest scope of ocean transportation services between Hawaii and the mainland. And we take pride in supporting our local businesses and communities where we live and work. For our Peisha Hawaii Ohana, serving Hawaii is our business.
Are you ready for some good energy?
Join us in the High Now Kitchen to learn about cooking sustainably with local chefs and local ingredients.
And Hawaii Gas.
Good Energy Kitchen with Hawaii Gas on High Now Daily Live. Aloha gang, welcome back to High Now Daily. Take a look at this lineup over here. This is Power Water from Powerade. We're super excited and again, big time mahalo to our friends over there, Coca-Cola Hawaii, continuing to really keep us hydrated all week here in Hilo. We're running all over town trying to get to the craft fairs and showcase all the local businesses. So this Power Water is awesome. It's 50% more electrolytes than a lot of other kind of water beverages that are out there that offer that. And we got a couple of different flavors too.
Yes, the flavors look so good. This one right here is going to be be the tropical pineapple, which is Kaino is drinking right now. Then we've also got the mountain berry blast. We've got a strawberry kiwi as well, which looks like something I would probably be into. And then there's also a fourth flavor, but we drank it all already, and it's the watermelon. So, oh no, that's one to get as well. So I'm going to go.
And zero sugar, gang. So again, these are really great. I know everyone is going to be really excited this week as the broadcast and everything is kicking off. But if you're looking for a way to stay hydrated, again, it's zero sugar. You get your electrolytes. These are great.
These are great.
Super awesome.
Yeah, they said it's like more electrolytes than just drinking standard water. But this is going to be so fun if you really like to squeeze lemon or you like a little
I was just
bit of
going to say,
flavor
because
on
some
there.
people don't just like, you know, straight ice water. You know, they want a little something in there. So this is going to be a good alternative.
Okay, that is so hydrating, especially when we just did an hour-long show.
Just talking.
Yeah, just talking story. This, you know, with the palette, with this right here, Power Water. They kind of reintroduced this, actually. And so this zero sugar is really going to do it for everybody, especially if you're trying to cut back on the sugar intake. This is
going to be a good option. And again, 4 different flavors that you folks can choose from as well. Now, transitioning, you know, as we continue to gear up over here in Hilo, the lole that we are continuing to see all over the place, the outfits of the day. Mine today, we're rocking is Mana'ola with this beautiful mailele made from ka'u, Rachel. So this, I was super, super honored to get this earlier today. And just, yeah, mahalo nui to the entire halau, which you're going to see a live hula performance coming up from them in just a little bit.
It looks really stunning, honestly. The combo, too.
Yes, oh, mahalo. And you looking good, too. I love the lei and the dress combo.
Thank you so much. Well, we have to shout out your Auntie Desi, who got you a lei yesterday. And it smelled so ono. And then she brought me one today. So thank you, Auntie Desi. It's absolutely stunning. She made that one. And then, of course, Manuheali, who has their pop-up. Manuheali has their pop-up over here. So I love this one. It is so cute. And then you pair it with the boots and you're ready to go.
The boots are sold separately,
you know
gang.
What I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
but I believe a full screen is up right now, so if you scan that QR code, you can get it. Hey, mahalo nui for watching and staying with us. We're going to toss it back over there to Hale a Nui Nui as they continue to celebrate 30 years here in Hawaii. Mahalo, gang. We'll see you folks tomorrow. How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. Welcome back to Hilo, Hawaii. We're back here at Hale a Nui Nui as we get ready to celebrate 30 years of this legacy right here in Hilo, Hawaii. I wanted to shout out the lei that I'm in right now because this maile is from Ka'u, but this lei right here, I'm told, was made by the residents of Hale a Nui Nui that you see behind us. They made it yesterday by hand, Auntie. Is that right?
Right.
You guys made them for us.
Of course.
You're so nice. Everyone said you're the boss over here.
Yeah, right.
Now, stay with us, okay? Because oftentimes when it comes to our kupuna care over here, it's all about the collaboration within different entities and organizations. We want to bring in Kirsten Huertas right now from Life Care Center Hilo. Kirsten, tell us about what takes place specifically with the 2 organizations and what it means for the residents.
Yes, so Hale a Nui Nui is a sister facility of Life Care Center of Hilo. We've been around since 1972, a little longer, but we're still sisters and we help each other out. And so we're a facility that has 252 beds. We offer skilled nursing facility, rehab, outpatient, and what makes us special is our Alzheimer's secure unit. And one of the big collaborations we have is our CNA class. So we just got approved by the state to have our own CNA class. So we grow our own. We help Hale a Nui Nui with their associates as well. And then we are able to be a regional testing site for Prometrics for the Certified Nursing Assistance Program. And then one of the things that this last year, which is so exciting, is we got to work with HAH program, and that's the Hawaii Association. And we now are involved with CNA to LPN Bridge program, and we just had 3 of our nurses graduate. And yeah, they're taking their test, and we've grown our own. And I think that's what makes us really unique here at Life Care Center of Hilo and Hale a Nui Nui. Yeah, really exciting.
Mahalo nui for that, Kirsten. And again, that's what it's all about, is the collaboration. But you know what? We have all the residents that are gathered here right now because halau is ready. We're going to get to a hula performance, and so we want to bring in Kumu Ulu right now as we gear up to celebrate 30 years here in Hilo, Hawaii. Take it away.
Aloha kako, my name is Ulumakua Kane. We are Kapahula o Na'aali based in Na'alehu Ka'u. And we're just very grateful to have the opportunity to perform for you folks today. Our first number will be Ka'u Nui, speaking of our home and our special district. So, mahalo.
iwa nani o ki lau e a. E aloha ku uone ana u a kau nui I hie I ka makani he home noho mau na ka wahine ka iwa iwa nani o ki lau e a. Ho'oheno I ka wai o pala he mo ai a vai a vili me ke kai me kaua kaulana a oha au a puluelo ai ka ili o ka malihini hano hano mauno o punalu I ka vai anu a o puhau I ka ilili hana a o koloa me kanalu polua o ka wā. Haina ia mai ka puana.
For 41 incredible years, Nonstop Travel has been taking Hawaii explorers worldwide. And once again, mahalo to all of you for voting us Hawaii's best travel agency for 12 years in a row. From bucket list wonders to once-in-a-lifetime moments and fantastic foodie flavors across the globe. Allow us to turn your journey into unforgettable, lifelong memories. Nonstop Travel, your adventure starts here.
It took us a long time to become parents. So many ups and downs. It was like a roller coaster ride to get to this point. They kept us positive. Even when we had doubts, they were there every step of the way. Dr. Kosasa is so kind, and the entire team is behind you. It's been awesome. Every single day, you see their smiling faces and their beautiful eyes, and we owe it all to Dr. Kosasa. They will be there for you every single step of the way and help you through this process.
I took my first agriculture class and everything in my life changed. What I love about the UH community colleges is that they provide so many scholarship opportunities, and they also have a really good support system with people who believed in me. They made me feel like family and like I actually mattered. You'll always find somewhere where you belong within our colleges, and you'll never know until you try it. If I can do it, you can do it.
We met at UH, but had to move away to find jobs.
We wondered if we could ever move back home.
But real dreams lead the way.
When you're told it won't work,
work harder.
Think it's beyond your reach,
Ask for help.
think you can't buy a house in Hawaii.
This is home.
For 100 years, we've invested in our community. We're proud to be Hawaii's #1 local mortgage lender, American Savings Bank.
Get ready for the Merrie Monarch Festival with Sunrise and be a part of Hula's big week with Sunrise on the road at the Merrie Monarch Festival.